What's up, YouTube? It's the Big Kahuna back again with another video. Shout out to my boy, Prince Raw D. Yes, Prince Raw D. I am a Ravens fan. But I'd just like to say one thing. The Ravens was playing like shit. And you guys managed to beat us by 1 touchdown. So what does this say about your team? Now, I'm just playing with you. Not about what I just said, but you know I'm playing with you. But anyway, moving on. So, there's a lot of controversy going on with 2 YouTubers. People that are on my friends list that I've played with from time to time and been in party chats with them. And I still consider these people friends no matter what is going on. But I just think it's funny. I'm laughing at both sides. This shit is hilarious. So, these 2 people, Titanfall Princess and my boy Ironwolf. So, let's get on with the Sony ponies, with the Sony fanboys. Let's talk about them first. Isn't it funny how you guys was talking all kinds of trash and shit when they was repping the Xbox? I mean, y'all went as far as to call this woman a man, a transvestite, swearing up and down that she wasn't a woman and stuff like that. Now, of course, some of y'all can say, well, how do you know? I will say this. I have seen some pictures that, I'm not going to say how I got the pictures. And she is definitely a woman. And even if she was a tranny, who gives a shit? Does that mean a transvestite or a tranny or a homosexual doesn't have an opinion on gaming? And does that mean if that person has a preference in gaming that it's wrong because they happen to be a homosexual or a transvestite or whatever, which she's not? But I find it funny that you guys were saying all kinds of stuff about this lady because she was repping the Xbox. Now, for my boy Ironwolf, same thing goes for him. You Sony fanboys was saying so much shit about him. Y'all was calling him homosexual. I seen some racial slurs in the comment section before. They even had a podcast. Yes, a whole entire podcast talking about this guy and whether he was cheating on his wife because of Xbox. For real? This is the stupidity that goes on in gaming when you have a whole entire podcast talking about whether a man is cheating on his wife or not because this guy is talking trash about PlayStation. Had he been on the PlayStation side the whole entire time, there would have never been a podcast talking about whether he was cheating on his wife. But this is the type of shit that Sony fanboys was doing. Let's have a podcast and let's talk about if he was having sex with another woman. Number 1, if he was having sex with another woman, that would be his business. Number 2, if he was having sex with another woman, that doesn't negate his opinion on what he was talking about when it came to Xbox versus PlayStation. Some of you Sony fanboys have, toyed with his picture, made all kinds of accusations about him as well. And I find it very funny. And some of you fanboys, the very same fanboys that couldn't stand this guy, who hated this guy, who followed this guy, who talked all this trash about this guy, are the same ones that are now slapping high fives in the comment section on Facebook. Now you love Ironwolf. Now he's telling the truth, according to you guys. I think that shit is hilarious. Now, for my Xbox brethren, I know there's a lot of people out there who are upset about these people jumping ship. And like I said, it doesn't bother me that they jump ship and now they rep the PlayStation. That doesn't bother me at all. I understand where some of the Xbox community is upset because it's not that they jumped. Some of them it probably is because they jumped to the PlayStation. But others, it's not that they jumped over to the PlayStation side. It's that, you know, when they was repping the Xbox side, everything was all good over here. But now that they're on the PlayStation side, it's not that they're on the PlayStation side. It's that they're talking trash about the Xbox. You know, Xbox done, Xbox is trash, their games is trash and stuff like that. This is the thing that is pissing off a lot of some of the people from the Xbox community that used to follow these people. However, it doesn't bother me because, like I said, no matter what, there's going to be people who are going to play Halo and think, oh man, that game is garbage. There's going to be people who play Gears of War and think it's garbage. And just because a lot of people happen to agree that the game Gears of War is great or whatever, doesn't mean there's not going to be that minority of people out there who go, that game is trash. Some of them are going to be saying it just because it's not on their platform, and some people are going to be saying it because to them it really is trash. So you can't please everybody, and that's the way you got to look at life, gaming, or anything that goes on in life. There's just people that you're not going to be able to please. No matter how great I think a game is, there's going to be someone out there who's going to think it's trash. No matter how great I think a platform is, there's going to be somebody out there who thinks it's trash. That's just the way it is. And some people can't get over the fact that if you think that their certain game or their certain platform is trash, they can't get over that. Because you believe it's the greatest thing ever. How come this person doesn't believe the same thing? And that's something that's just plain. We all not the same people. Some people like peas. Some people don't. Some people like liver and some people don't. Some people eat pork and some people don't. So just because someone eats pork but I don't eat pork doesn't mean that pork is horrible. It just may be not my thing. So that's the way people need to look at life instead of going, oh, this game is trash. Hashtag facts. That's where you start getting into the problems when people start labeling things and put facts on it. It's never a fact if you say a game is trash or a console is trash. Hashtag facts. It's never a fact. It's your opinion because, like I said, there are probably some people out there that still play their Wii and love it and think it's the greatest thing ever. And there's people who like the less powerful Wii U and think it's the greatest thing ever. And they may think it's better than the more powerful systems. And their experience is not your experience. And once people can get that wrapped around their mind, then maybe we can move on and as a community talk about games instead of going, my platform's better than yours. Yours is trash. Oh, that game is trash. Oh, you're a homosexual because you don't agree with what I agree with. Or you're a lesbian because you don't agree with what I agree with. Or you're some type of racial slur because you don't agree with what I agree with. Plain and simple. And as I always say, fanboys don't love their favorite system. They just hate yours. And to my brother and sister, my fellow gamers, Ironwolf and Titanfall Princess, game on, as my boy would say. Peace out.